What is project management? Project management is the planning, delegating, monitoring and control of all aspects of the project and the motivation of those involved to achieve the project objectives within the expected performance targets for time, cost, quality, scope, benefits and risk. Let's look at an example. You are building a new house. Now the new house is completed by creating drawings, setting up the foundations, doing the floorings, doing the walls, the windows, doing the roofing, getting the plumbing done, getting wirings done, and a lot of other connected services. Now none of this is project management. So why do we need project management at all? So the purpose of project management is to keep control over the specialist work required to create the project's products, or just continuing on the example that we spoke about, we need to make sure that the roofing contractor does not come before the walls are built. Now additionally, given that projects are how we introduce a change and that project work entails a higher degree of risk than many other business activities, it follows that implementing a secure, consistent, well-proven approach to project management is a valuable business investment. What is it we wish to control? Now there are 6 variables involved in any project and therefore 6 aspects of project performance to be managed. And these are, firstly, cost. The project has to be affordable. And though we may start out with a particular budget in mind, there will be many factors which can lead to overspending and perhaps some opportunities to cut cost. The next is timescales. Closely linked to the cost and probably one of the questions project managers are most frequently asked is, when will it be finished? The next is quality. Finishing on time and within budget is not much consolation if the result of the project does not work. In PRINCE2 terms, the project's products must be fit for purpose. Then we have scope. We need to understand exactly what will the project deliver. Without knowing it, the various parties involved in the project can often be talking at cross purposes about this. The customer may assume, for instance, that a fitted kitchen is basically included in the price of the house, whereas the supplier will view these as extras. So on large-scale projects, scope definition is much more subtle and complex. There must be agreement on the project scope and the project manager needs to have sufficient understanding of what is and what is not within scope. The project manager should take care not to deliver beyond the scope, as this is a common source of delays, overspends and uncontrolled change, what we generally call as scope creep. Next is benefits. Perhaps most often overlooked is the question, why are we doing this? Is it not enough to just build the house successfully on time, within budget and to quality specifications? But what is the use if in the end we cannot sell or rent it at a profit or live in it happily? The project manager has to have a very clear understanding of the purpose of the project as an investment and make sure that the project delivers is consistent with achieving the desired returns. The last is the risk. All projects entail risk, but exactly how much risk are we prepared to accept? So ideally, PRINCE2 is an integrated method of principles, teams and processes that addresses the planning, delegation, monitoring and control of all these 6 aspects of project performance. Projects in context. PRINCE2 assumes that there will be a customer who will specify the desired result and a supplier who will provide the resources and skills to deliver that result. Now, PRINCE2 refers to the organization that commissions a project as corporate, program management or the customer. And it is this organization which is responsible for providing the project's mandate, governing the project and for realizing any benefits that the project might deliver. PRINCE2 refers to a supplier as the person or the group that is responsible for the supply of the project's specialist products. Projects can exist within many contexts. They may be a standalone project, that is, they have their own business case and justification, or they may be part of a program or a wider portfolio. In addition, projects may be wholly managed within the commissioning organization or also be part of a commercial relationship. If the project is being run to deliver a specific set of customer requirements, the customer may have entered into a commercial relationship with a supplier following a formal tender. The organization delivering the project will do so in order to satisfy a particular need identified by the customer. The contract between the parties sets out how the customer and supplier will work together to deliver the project, but the rights and duties covered by the agreement may constrain how a project manager manages the project. Thank you very much for watching.